We just zero throttle, pull up out of that. That is so awesome. We can go right into like a little knife edge action there. Help me out. How's it looking? I'll take that.
It is butter.
Every time I get this jet out to fly, it's guaranteed to be a good time. I've probably got over 200 flights on this, and in today's video, we're gonna show you guys that awesome time. Maybe we'll push over 100 miles an hour. And guys, remember, we're giving away free RCs, so if you want a free RC, 100% free, we're about ready to announce our first winner. More information is linked in the description box below. It'll take you right to our website where you can sign up for free RCs. This jet is actually an EDF jet, an electric ducted fan. Imagine a leaf blower with wings. You can see how much air comes out of the back of this, and a lot of new people in the hobby don't understand that you can fly jets on a battery over 100 miles an hour. A lot of people think that you have to spend tens of thousands of dollars to fly something like this, but amazingly, this jet comes in so much cheaper than that. It's kind of crazy. Believe it or not, this jet will fly over 100 miles an hour on this battery that you can charge in like 40 minutes. Let's fly. All right guys, as I taxi out, remember to like this video. Liking our videos goes a really long way. It helps YouTube know that you like seeing this stuff. It helps promote our videos. So if you're watching and you like watching, please smash like and let us know in the comments below, can you fly something like this? Would you ever want to fly something like this if you can't? And have you flown something like this if you have massive fist bump? Are you ready for takeoff?
Ready.
Here we go. There it is. Nice. I want to put the landing gear up now. Oh, that looked good. Who's ready for a 100-mile-an-hour pass right after takeoff? You ready, Abby?
Ready.
Full throttle. Here we go. Right over the runway. Straight into the sky. Let's go. Roll it over and bring it back in this way. I love the Thunderbirds, Abby. I don't know why I don't fly this thing more often. Let's give it a nice, sweet looking pass. There it is.
I was surprised you didn't pick this one to fly this last weekend.
I know. So Abby and I last weekend were at a really cool air show, and we were picking some of our favorite things with our friends to show off to people. And this is just one that didn't make it with us. So here we are flying it today. Woo! I rolled it just a little too fast. I should have committed to that roll. I haven't flown this in over 7 months, you guys. What's wrong with me? 7
You have
months.
too many planes. That's what's wrong with you.
You ready for a roll on this one?
Ready.
Now, after this first flight, we're really going to wake this thing up. We'll probably throw some snap rolls and some loops at it, but we're keeping it kind of mild on this flight. Do you think we should try a touch and go?
Sure.
Let's do it. I don't know if I've ever done a touch and go with this. That means we're going to need our landing gear back down.
Check them.
There we go. 1, 2, 3. I've never had any issues with the landing gear, the retracts on this jet. It's always worked extremely well, at least
Knock on wood.
as far as I can remember. Let's see if we can get a touch and go with the F16 Thunderbirds. This ought to be really cool, you guys. Here we go. Usually it lands pretty smooth too. Come on, come on. Can we do it? There's our touch, and there's our go. Landing gear up, safe off. We're gonna go into a roll into that climb. Man, that's sweet. Oh, I love this thing. Now, if you're wondering, can I fly something like this? I've never flown any RC planes or anything. Let us know in the comments. I'll make an awesome recommendation for you. We'll pick something out that you can fly and work your way up to this jet. But there is a really cool thing with this jet. It's very beginner friendly when you throw it into safe mode in this beginner switch that won't even let the plane go upside down, which is really awesome technology that we have now in the world of RC. Look at that, Abby, right under the hill and up into the sky. Let's go. Can I rudder over on this? Let's just do a little bit of rudder. Sort of. It didn't do exactly what I wanted, but that was still pretty cool. Yeah. Let's do one more full throttle fast pass, then we'll bring it in for a landing, put a fresh battery in, and we'll wake it up on the second flight. Here we go. This is nose into the wind. If it feels slow, it's because we have about a 15-mile-an-hour wind right now. Up into the sky, roll. We'll give it 3 rolls and then we'll bring it back around. We're gonna look for that landing gear coming down on this pass. I'm gonna give rudder into that turn to make it a little bit sharper. And when I get closer, I'll drop the landing gear. You guys count with us. We're looking for 3. There it is. 1, 2, 3 wheels. Let's see if we can get a nice safe landing. And then I'm gonna put a fresh battery in. This battery is actually a little bit bigger, so we can get a slightly longer flight time, maybe an extra minute out of the flight. And as far as this flight goes, we really could push maybe 4.5 minutes on the flight with this size battery that we have in here, but we can put bigger batteries in, so you can get a little bit longer flight. If you want Abby, focus on the landing. Here we go. Help me out. How's it looking? I'll take that. Can we
Smooth
say
as
that was
butter.
like a silky smooth grass? Oh, like glass, not grass. I was thinking, don't go to the grass,
That
please.
was good. I'm impressed
That
with
might
that
have
one.
been my smoothest landing with the Thunderbirds ever.
That was good.
And the cool thing about this jet, it doesn't, I mean, it flies amazingly well. It's one of my best flying RC aircraft ever, but also just look at it on the ground. This thing just makes me drool every time I see it. It is absolutely amazing. Let's put another battery in and actually wake this thing up and throw some snap rolls at it. Guys, this time I have a 4,000 milliamp battery in here, so we might be able to fly for about another minute. I was flying on a 3,200 milliamp battery. These are 6-cell batteries. And while I'm taxiing out, I want to ask you one more time, please give this video a like. YouTube loves likes. If you don't like the video, give it a dislike, but let us know. We just really want YouTube to know, hey, we're still here and we're flying jets, we're putting out family-friendly content and loving the hobby. So with that, I'm ready for takeoff with a bigger battery, jets lined up. Let's do this. Little bump on the asphalt there. We're back in the air. We can take off a little faster if we want to, but I like to make it look a little bit more realistic. We're gonna go with a really high speed low pass, then we're gonna shoot right into the sky and go for a snap roll. So get ready for it, Abby.
Ready.
Okay. Really high speed. This is full throttle and I'm gonna get it in nice and low. Here we go. Up into the sky, and then we're gonna snap it when we get up there. Snap roll. Did you know the F16 Thunderbirds can do a snap roll like that? We'll drop it down.
You lost your train of thought, didn't you? You got a little
Under
scared.
the hill, we're gonna take it back up and snap it again. This time a different direction. That beeping is my radio just playing with the throttle. Wow, and I 0 throttle into that dive. Oh my gosh. People say when I fly stuff like this, I make it look easy. I'm telling you what, this jet is what makes it look easy.
Ask him to fly it inverted and make it look easy.
Okay, well, we don't talk about that. You want me to fly it inverted? Let's put it upside down. We'll fly it.
Look how high you are.
It doesn't matter. It's so cool that I'm that high.
It's okay, I'd be higher if I was you.
It's cool that I was flying it that high. Some people, how high will it go? Yeah, that's cool because I was higher up. People that fly, we all know the lower you are, the cooler you are. In that case, I just can't do it.
You're not so cool.
Not so cool. And watch. We just 0 throttle, pull up out of that. That is so awesome. We can go right into like a little knife edge action there just for a second because the rudder's not big enough to fully support that knife edge, but we can hold it for a couple seconds at least. I like my full throttle low passes. I really feel like I'm in Top Gun movie or something. So let's go full throttle.
Oh, that
Everyone's
bad.
always impressed with those kind of passes. Let's bring it out of this dive and then into a loop. We have not done a loop yet with this on this flight. And Abby, it's been almost, well, a little over half a year, like I said, since I've flown this. So let's climb into a nice wide loop. We're gonna lose it in the clouds here. We're going so high up. 0 throttle out of the loop. Oh my gosh. Every time. And you know what makes this jet even cooler is that bird on the bottom of the plane.
That's why it's my favorite.
Looks good top and
It
bottom,
looks
doesn't
so
it?
good.
Here we go.
Oh, I lost it. There you are.
We're gonna roll it. Go roll this way. And maybe on this next pass, we'll do like an actual barrel roll. Let's see what it does. I love how it sounds too. I know I've been talking a lot, but that was with rudder, which I usually don't do on this jet. Crazy, 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 crazy. That touch and go was fun. Let's cool off that motor a little bit. We're burning this thing up.
You're at 3 minutes.
Okay, we'll do a touch and go and then a landing if it all goes well. Here's our landing gear coming down. We'll maybe touch it down this way with the wind actually. Get a nice fast one and then back in the air. the wheels touched down.
I heard it.
Yeah, it almost sounded real, didn't it?
Yeah.
The tires screeched. Okay, now we're gonna go for a nice, smooth landing, we hope. Come on, Thunderbirds, let's bring it in one more time. One of the best RCs I own. I love this thing, you guys. Oh, little gust of wind pushed me down. We might go further down the runway, but
woo! You came in hot.
Right in front of us. And that was pretty smooth, no bounce at all.
With the light.
No. I was just trying to bleed off a little speed on the ground. We don't have actual brakes on this. A reversing ESC would be kind of nice on this one, wouldn't it? Slow it down a little faster, but man, what an adrenaline rush every time I fly this thing. It's just awesome. Yeah. The F16 Thunderbirds, guys. This is my original F16 Thunderbirds. It's held up for probably, as I said, 200 plus flights, maybe more than that. The only thing that's an issue with it at all is it generally comes with this instrument on the front of the nose cone, and because it does stick out a little bit farther, actually traveling purposes is the only reason that's not on there. I have it at home, but in the vehicle, it just barely doesn't fit, so I just don't even bother putting that on there. One of the coolest features about this, we showed it in the intro, but I'll show you again, is the landing gear. I love how they twist up into the fuselage of this jet, and it just looks so good. It's just a good looker. I mean, anytime someone walks up on this, they don't think it's foam at all. Everybody thinks it's a real, like, $20,000 jet. And it's way under $1,000 even with the battery, and I think that's extremely awesome. Pushes over 100 miles an hour, and when you tell somebody that, their mind is just blown when you're talking about this stuff in person. If you guys think this is awesome and want to pick one up for yourself, it's linked in the description box below, and when you use those links, if you buy through that link, even if it's not this jet, it takes you to that website and you buy something, you help support our family and our channel, and it means the world to us. And it doesn't cost you a single extra penny. So if you found enjoyment, entertainment out of this video, then support us through that link. Now, if you guys think you're gonna fly something going 100 miles an hour or just anything in general, I highly recommend you pick up AMA. It's the Academy of Model Aeronautics. If you're not sure what they do, they're gonna save your butt in case of kind of an emergency situation. Let's say you're flying and you're doing everything you're supposed to do. Everything is going extremely well, but a bee lands on your face, stings you, and you freak out and you slam your plane into your buddy's car that's parked right beside you, and you know, dent the windshield or something. They're gonna step in and help take care of that. There's an awesome community to back it up too. I want to say a massive thanks to the big guy upstairs for getting us out here today and having a super fun time and getting to share that experience with you guys. Also a massive thanks to our Patreon supporters. You guys have had our backs from day one on our channel. You're some amazing people and some of the best supporters and family that we could ever ask for. Thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts. All the good stuff is linked in the description box below, but if you want to see another amazing jet video, that'll be popping up right about now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there.
Bye.